Let's get right into it. Number 10. Night vision. Deleted like an app update. Picture this. It's pitch black, your phone's dead, and suddenly you're one Netflix cliffhanger away from being a prehistoric hunter. Too bad your eyes gave up on night vision thousands of years ago. Once upon a time, humans could kinda sorta see in the dark. Not owl-level cool, but good enough to dodge a predator or find a snack that wouldn't kill us. The secret? Rod cells in your retina. Back then, we had more active rod cells like tiny night vision goggles embedded in our eyeballs. But then humans got this bright idea: fire. Fire was warm, cozy, and apparently the VIP lounge for survival. It made predators back off and let us cook meat so we didn't die from eating raw mammoth sushi. Over time, we became the firelight species. And guess what? Your brain basically said, cool. No need to invest in darkness mode anymore. So now, in 2025, you're basically useless in the dark. Your cat, on the other hand, is out here living its best Marvel superhero life, seeing everything while you stub your toe on furniture you bought on sale from IKEA. Want night vision back? You'd need a full DNA patch update. Until then, enjoy holding your phone flashlight like a 19th century lantern holder on the Oregon Trail. Basically, your ancestors traded night vision for Netflix. Worth it? You tell me. Number 9. Ultra nose mode disabled by civilization. Imagine walking down the street and smelling emotions. Not cologne, not food, actual emotions. Turns out humans kinda had that feature. Long before deodorant and TikTok trends, your ancestors sniffed their way through life. They had a sharper sense of smell, strong enough to pick up danger, rotten food, and maybe even pheromones like a discount animal psychic. But evolution decided, nah, these folks are making fire, inventing language, and eventually creating pineapple pizza. They don't need super noses anymore. So our olfactory bulbs, the brain's smell hub, shrunk over time. Today, your dog is basically laughing at you while identifying the entire emotional backstory of a stranger from one whiff of their shoes. The wild part? That smell sense isn't completely gone. Research says humans can still detect certain emotions like fear through sweat molecules. Your brain quietly whispers, hey, something's off, while you're busy scrolling Instagram. So yeah, you've got the emotional Wi-Fi signal of a potato now, but at least your ancestors could smell who was scared of the saber-toothed tiger. So next time someone says, follow your nose, good luck. It's like using dial-up in a fiber optic world. Number 8. Hairy armor. Cancelled by fashion. Imagine being so hairy that clothes were optional. Actually, don't imagine too hard, your search history can't handle that. But here's the thing, humans used to have full-body fur. And no, not the cute influencer kind of fur. This was hardcore. I'm a walking carpet but also freezing less than you kind of fur. That dense coat wasn't just for warmth, it was a security system. Parasites? Minimal. UV protection? Check. Tinder profile? Irrelevant. But then, like every bad decision in history, we invented fire again and started sewing stuff together. Clothes became the new insulation, and fur became an evolutionary burden. Slowly, your body said, all right, let's chill with the fur. Nobody's into the woolly look anymore. Now, instead of a luxurious fur coat, you've got this random sprinkle of hair that evolution forgot to delete. Eyebrows? Still useful for keeping sweat out of your eyes. Arm hair? Pure nostalgia. And leg hair? It's basically evolution screaming, fine, I'll leave some just to annoy you. So yeah, we traded our natural armor for fashion trends and razor companies. Congratulations, you're now a naked mole rat with a subscription to grooming products. Number 7. Climbing like a monkey. Gone with the trees. Once upon a time, your ancestors were basically professional tree climbers. Upper body strength that could embarrass your gym trainer, flexible joints that made them parkour masters of the forest. But then humans did the ultimate unfollow move on trees. We came down, walked upright, and said, gravity? Never heard of her. Here's what happened. When you start walking on two legs, your entire body goes through a makeover. Your arms stop being the VIPs and become sidekicks, like a sad sequel nobody asked for. Your shoulder joints lost that full rotation power chimps still flex. Your grip strength? It's laughable now compared to what it was. Back then, you could probably dangle from a branch for hours like an organic chandelier. Today, you hang from a pull-up bar for 15 seconds and write a will. And don't even think about trying to outrun predators in the trees. Nope. You chose a life with Netflix and stairs instead. Evolution basically swapped your jungle gym skills for TikTok dance potential. Good trade? Maybe. But deep down, your DNA still remembers that time when you could shimmy up a tree like a caffeinated squirrel. Number 6. Taste Map of Doom, deleted for survival. Ever notice how you can't taste everything the way animals do? Some creatures detect stuff at levels so small it's like they have chemical cheat codes. Humans used to be way better at this. Your tongue was the original home security system, spotting bitter toxins, spoiled food, and maybe even the difference between two types of water. But as we cooked food and controlled environments, the need for a super palate kinda died out. Your taste buds got lazy. Bitter? Meh, still there, but not mission critical. Sweet? Congratulations, your brain now thinks sugar equals survival, which is why you demolish an entire pack of cookies after promising just one. And spicy? That wasn't even supposed to be a flavor. It's pain. Literal pain. And somehow, humans decided, yes, let's make this a culinary trend. So now, instead of detecting microscopic toxins like your ancestors, you're out here eating neon-colored snacks engineered in a lab, washing it down with something called blue raspberry, a fruit that doesn't exist. Evolution didn't plan for hot Cheetos, but here we are. Basically, your survival skills got traded for a fast food combo. Congrats, champion. Number 5. Built-in GPS, uninstalled by Google Maps. Imagine waking up in the middle of nowhere and instantly knowing where to go. No maps, no phone, no recalculating voice screaming at you in traffic. Ancient humans had a natural navigation system so good, it makes modern GPS look needy. They read the stars, smelled the air, felt the ground under their feet, and somehow just knew. The secret weapon. A hyper-developed hippocampus, the brain region that helps with spatial memory. Over time, as humans traveled and hunted, this internal map got sharper. Then came agriculture, villages, and eventually cities with street signs and, apps. Your hippocampus basically said, cool, no need to work overtime anymore. And now, people get lost in a Target parking lot. Research shows modern brains are literally outsourcing navigation. Rely on GPS too much, and your hippocampus gets lazy like a personal trainer who gave up. Meanwhile, some indigenous groups who still navigate traditionally have hippocampi that look like they've been lifting mental weights for centuries. So yeah, the next time Google Maps glitches, congratulations, you're starring in your own survival horror movie. Good luck finding the nearest Starbucks. Number 4. Pain as a superpower downgraded to annoying. Think about the last time you stubbed your toe. You didn't just feel pain, you questioned your entire existence. But back in the day, pain wasn't just a nuisance. It was your built-in superhero alarm system. It screamed, "Stop doing that or you die." Imagine walking barefoot through a prehistoric forest full of spikes, snakes, and mystery goo. Pain was the only thing between you and an early grave. Early humans actually had a higher pain tolerance than you do now. Why? Because pain was normal. Hunting? Pain. Running from predators? Pain. Building shelters? Pain, pain, pain. But instead of tweeting about it, they shrugged and kept going because survival didn't come with an HR department. Today, we treat pain like an existential crisis. We have entire aisles dedicated to making it stop. Aspirin, ibuprofen, pain patches, heating pads, because apparently stubbing your toe is now a national emergency. Meanwhile, some of your ancestors would have just ripped out the splinter with their teeth and gone back to chasing a woolly mammoth. So yeah, you lost the pain tolerance DLC somewhere along the evolutionary update. Now, the slightest discomfort sends you into a WebMD spiral that ends with, "It's probably cancer." Number 3. Adrenaline mode from survival to road rage. Your ancestors used adrenaline to escape saber-toothed tigers. You use it when your Amazon delivery is late. That fight or flight system wired into your nervous system. It was built for epic survival showdowns. Heart rate skyrockets, pupils dilate, muscles flood with energy. You basically become a limited edition superhero for a few minutes. In the Stone Age, that mattered. You heard a twig snap, and your body turned into a prehistoric sports car ready to outrun a lion. Now, your body does the same thing because your boss sent a passive-aggressive email with a smiley face. Your ancient survival feature is out here glitching in the modern world. The result? Anxiety, panic attacks, stress-induced everything. We have the same ancient software running on modern hardware, and it's like trying to play Cyberpunk on a potato laptop. Adrenaline used to save your life. Now it just makes you sweat through your shirt during a Zoom call. Basically, your inner caveman thinks traffic jams are death traps and your Wi-Fi outage is a bear attack. Spoiler, it's not. But good luck explaining that to your nervous system. Number 2. The stamina engine traded for office chairs. Once upon a time, humans were endurance beasts, like actual marathon champions of the animal kingdom. We couldn't outrun predators in a sprint, but give us a few hours? We'd jog that lion into exhaustion. This is called persistence hunting. And your ancestors were the Michael Jordans of it. They had powerful glutes, sweat glands that acted like personal air conditioners, and joints built for the long haul. But now, you get winded walking up 2 flights of stairs. The same body that used to chase antelope across the savannah now struggles to chase the ice cream truck. Why the downgrade? Civilization happened. Farming, sitting, Netflix binges, it all rewired our lives. Our stamina tank rusted from disuse. Today, most people can't even run a mile without drafting a goodbye text to their family. Meanwhile, some hunter-gatherer tribes still casually clock 10 to 15 miles a day like it's a stroll in the park. Your body was designed for ultra-endurance. It got office chair edition instead. Congrats, evolution. Number 1. The curiosity compass broken by convenience. This is the big one. The ultimate human skill we've quietly murdered with modern life. Raw, insatiable curiosity. Curiosity is why we discovered fire, invented tools, and eventually built a rocket to yeet ourselves to the moon. It was survival candy. If you weren't curious, you died. Simple. Your ancestors looked at every weird sound, every glowing plant, every moving shadow, and thought, "What's that? Let's find out, even if it kills us." Curiosity wasn't a hobby. It was oxygen. It's what pushed humans across continents, oceans, and into space. But now, you've got Google. You've got Wikipedia. You've got 24/7 entertainment pipelines feeding you answers before you can even finish the question. We killed the skill by outsourcing it to technology. You don't explore, you scroll. You don't wonder, you search. And when you do stumble across a mystery, you get bored if the answer isn't in the first 3 seconds of a TikTok. Your curiosity compass didn't just break. It got thrown in the junk drawer with old phone chargers. The saddest part? That spark is still in you. It's just buried under push notifications and algorithm junk food. If humans ever lose curiosity completely, that's game over. Innovation, done. Discovery, dead. The future, on hold. Because nobody cared enough to ask, what if? So yeah, the most useful human skill we lost wasn't night vision or fur armor. It was curiosity. And without it, we're just hairless apes with Wi-Fi. That's all for today. I'll be making similar videos in the future. Subscribe to see them.